Hey, what's up guys? This is Robert from Adventure Hike Travel, and today we got the BCA Stash 40 pack. Now this pack, you have 3 ways to carry your board or skis. You got A-frame, you could go vertical carry, or you got diagonal carry. In this tab over here, you have this cord that whips out right over here, and then on the top of the pack, there's this little red tab right here, and this just wraps around your skis and hooks onto that, and then the bottom part will go down there, so you got the diagonal carry. Now also on this pack, my favorite feature, you have back panel access. I will not go to a backpack without back panel access ever again. It's just my favorite feature to have in a pack now. You also have right here, height adjustable for your hip strap. And then one more feature on here, you do got on each hip strap a nice compartment right here where you can unzip. And I keep my quick access stuff like my multi-tool carabiner in here. The other one is exactly the same, fits everything, and I just keep some granola bars and some quick access snacks in there. But they're really nice sizable pockets, and that really is nice having that quick access right on the pack right there. And then on your straps for the backpack, you have 2 zips. You could do on either one. Your BCA Link radio will integrate right through the strap here and hook right in. Inside here, you have a couple different options where you could clip different carabiners or different stuff. You can also run your water bladder tube inside of here, and that's gonna help keep it warm and not freeze up a little bit. The bottom strap here, it's not adjustable past that. You can cinch it down tighter, but you can't loosen it more than that. So that's one con if you have really wide skis. It is a little hard to put through right there. So with the BCA Stash 40 pack, it is a really nice, like sleek, like it's not super wide right here, and it's really long. So if I show you like the BCA float, it normally sticks out a little bit more. It's shorter, it's not as long going on your hips. So the Stash 40 is a little longer for that. So I kind of like on how it fits my torso by that lengthwise instead of it being wider. It helps me stay more up and over my board right there. Now on this pack on the front right here, you do have dual ice axe carry. So you can go through here and it will just shove right in, and you can go both sides. And then they do nice and neat right here where this part can go underneath this strap to keep it tight for the dual ice axe. You can also do your ski poles in like that. And then you can pull it out if you're doing the board carry for the extra length right there. Now right in the middle right here, you do have that Velcro, and out drops a helmet carry. You could also detach the hooks here and hook right onto these tabs up top for top mount helmet carry. If you're doing a vertical board carry, you can have your helmet there instead. Now this pack, it's been a great pack. It can hold everything I can think of. I haven't had it wet out, so the waterproofing's pretty good on there. So for the BCA Stash 40 pack, my #1 complaint with this backpack is this hood system. It kind of cinches right here, so you can cinch it tighter down, but as you can see right here, this part with the frame of the pack, it kind of keeps popping back over. So, and then you have like a cinch hood system here. So sometimes that keeps popping, and if it is really raining or dumping, you might get some moisture inside your pack that way. But if your pack is full, you can like cinch it down as tight as possible, and that's gonna keep that from popping over. But it does pop over every now and then, so it is a thing to look out for. On the hood of this pack, it unzips. You do got right in there a large pocket where you can stash like beanies, goggles, quick access stuff, and then you have a zip pocket inside there. There is a little hook inside that pocket where you can clip your keys to. And then I keep my headlamp up in here and some skin wax and some of those quick access stuff. Now for the top of the pack, if you undo right here, this is one feature I really like. So you can undo right here And if you wanted to loosen this a little bit, you could get a little extra storage and stash your jacket right on top there and hook that down. So you could loosen this to store some more stuff. There you might be able to fit like one of those Z-fold foam pads for if you're doing like an overnighter, or maybe some tent poles or something. And then you also get that extra volume of the cinch right here. So this, it kind of cinches down tight, or you could loosen it and keep that loose for some extra storage space. I swear with this pack, you can probably carry more than 40 liters with how that cinch works. Right in the front here, you do have a separate dedicated avalanche pocket. So you're gonna go and unzip that right there. And it can zip down about 1/4 of the way. It's not like a super wide opening for that, but you can see I got the probe right here. It has a little separate pocket for that, my shovel handle, and then the shovel blade just goes straight down in the middle right there. Now with this pack, for the wet compartment right here, you do have a rivet right here where moisture, any snow buildup can drain out from there. And then you do have another zip pocket. I keep all my snow study stuff in here. So I got my crystal card, some paracord, and a lighter and some extra matches. So another thing back to that hood, on how it clips over, sometimes it can make getting into your wet compartment with your shovel and probe a little more difficult, but I haven't had too many problems with it. You can still access it pretty fast, but it could maybe snag you up in an emergency. So right here, we got the back panel access. You have a nice retaining strap in here. You have another mesh pocket that you can zip. I normally keep some quick access like food, extra batteries in there. And then you do have on this left side of the pack right here, a little strap to clip your BCA Link radio to. And then your cord just feeds right up through the top. You have the two little clips right here where you can strap your water bladder to, and then you can feed through the other strap right here, the water bladder hose for that. So right there, that's the BCA Stash 40 pack. It's my go-to pack. I really like it. If you guys are liking the content here on Adventure Hike Travel, please like, comment, subscribe. It really helps the channel grow.